Welcome back, everybody. What is going on with y'all, man? Hope y'all having a good day. You know, sometimes when we walking on this path that contains the hard truth, the biblical truth, and we can find ourselves on a spiritual high because we're gaining all this knowledge and wisdom from the Most High and His Word. And a lot of the times we want to share this wisdom, but no one else wants to hear it. It's like we look around, but we realize that we're the only ones that have gotten this far on this walk because a lot of other people just aren't on your level. A lot of other people aren't as interested, I guess you could say. They just can't seem to comprehend where you're coming from. And you can find yourself feeling extremely lonely, but I guess the word I'm looking for is you can find yourself very independent. And you know, a lot of the times you can get hurt on this walk because a lot of the people that we care about the most are usually the people that think you're crazy, you're weird because they don't want to hear nothing you got to say. They're the ones that think you just throat. And these people that you love the most, you know, as hard as it is, but the truth is we have to learn to forget about their feelings. We can't put them before God anymore. We can't put them before what God has in plan for us. A lot of these people are actually going to stop you from reaching your potential with the Most High. See, Satan, he knows how to get to you. He knows if he can't use you to get to yourself, like if he knows that, he can't enter you, yourself, make you sin, he's going to use other people to make you sin, or he's going to use other people to make you drive crazy. That's what Satan does. If he can't use you, he uses people around you. And it hurts, man, because these people, they're always the closest people to us. They're always the closest friend. They're always your parents. They're always your siblings. They're always your cousins, man. They always are the people that are closest to you. And eventually, you know, along the way, you're gonna have to learn the lesson that you can no longer put these people before the Most High Himself. In the Bible, it says, "If you love mother, father, sister, or brother more than me, ye are not worthy of me." See, we can no longer put these people before the Most High. We can no longer put what these people have to say before what the Most High is trying to tell you Himself. If these people are telling you to do something and it's going against the Most High's word, you're just gonna have to love them and leave them. Or not leave them, but keep them at an arm's distance. Because if you keep them too close, they will hold you back. How many of you have heard the crabs in the bucket mentality? It's when it's basically like you got two crabs in a bucket, right? And they're both on their way at climbing out. And the moment one almost gets out, he gets one claw out of the bucket. The other crab grabs him and pulls him back to the bottom of the bucket. And then the other crab might do the same thing. It might make it out, but then the other crab will pull him back out, back down into the bottom of the bucket. It's called the crabs in the bucket mentality. It's basically the moment people see you elevating, reaching new levels, leveling up, they want to pull you back down. And a lot of the time, it'll be the people you least expect. And it's not because these people not so much don't like you or hate you, it's because they're being used by Satan. Satan uses these people. He has them in a reprobated mind. He has them in deception. He's got them deceived. And therefore, because they're deceived, they don't got the spirit of truth inside of them. And when the spirit of truth doesn't dwell inside an individual, what do you think dwells inside of them? Most likely Satan or one of his agents, his demons. So you got to realize that the war that we fight every day is extremely spiritual. And it's always going to be the ones that are closest to you, man. Like some family members, you just got to keep at arm's length. Especially if you want to be serious about walking on the truth, you have to keep them on arm's length. And me personally, I didn't really start getting into the Bible. I didn't really start searching God for myself until I got away from my family. That's when I really started elevating and reaching new levels. And man, I love my family to the death. This is no disrespect to my family. I've got no evil or hatred intentions towards my family, but you know, some of them family members just stop me from leveling up, and I can no longer be around them. And I know I got people that follow me that can probably say the same thing. You might have some cousins, some uncles, some aunts, some siblings. It could even be your own parents, grandparents. They might stop you from leveling up in Christ. They might stop you from going somewhere. You see, Christ might be trying to take so many people somewhere, but these family members don't want you to go that. They don't want you to go there. They don't want to see you be blessed. A lot of them are jealous and envious, and they're very covetous of what you are getting from the Most High. All the things that the Most High is blessing you with, and all the things that He is, everything the Most High has given you. A lot of these people are actually jealous of that. And it's always the family members. It's always the family members and your closest friends. They're the people that you'll find to be the biggest backstabbers. They're the people that you'll find are always jealous whenever, they're always around when you got something going on. It's them people. You gotta watch out for them people. Keep them at arm's length. Keep them at arm's distance. A lot of these people, they only see when the Most High blesses you. They only see when the Most High is giving you something that you can enjoy. They only see good things happen to you. They don't see all the pain, all the suffering. They don't see all the hard times that you had to go through to get to where you were. They just see the blessing, and they get jealous and envious. So a lot of these people want blessings, but they don't want to put in the work to get the blessing. And when the Most High is blessing you, you keep it to yourself. You don't tell nobody, because you don't want them to block your blessings, interfere with your blessings. So you keep them at arm's length. You don't want to, you don't want to remove what God has in store for you. Imagine having God's blessings blocked by a family member, by an individual that you love the most, by an individual that's extremely close to you. Imagine them being the ones blocking your blessings. And it can be sad. It's quite sad, but it's the truth. It's always these people that will block your blessing. It's always these people that want to pull you back in deception. The moment they see you climbing out of deception, they'll try and pull you back in, even though you seem to know where you're going. It can also come in the form that they're just worried for you. Some people really are just worried for you because they think that you're being deceived. But a lot of the time, no, it's them that's deceived, and you just got to learn to forget their feelings, as sad as it is. I'm not telling people to go out here and purposely try and offend people and purposely try and, hurt people's feelings. But what I'm saying is, if the Most High is telling you to do something, and the Most High is showing you some truth, don't be afraid to put that truth out there. Don't be a coward. State the facts. Don't be scared to say what the Most High wants you to say. You should be fearless when it comes to that. You shouldn't have to worry about their feelings. Don't worry about their feelings. The Most High is telling you to do something, you do it. If the Most High wants you to tell something to them, you do it. Listen, people, we almost in 2025. It is getting very far down in line with this century, I guess you could call it. We are a quarter of the way through the century. Now, 2024 has been a very interesting year. It's pretty much been like this ever since 2020, but it just seems to get a bit more intense every year. 2025 could be, the way I see it, you got Trump back in office for the US, and the US they're the kings of the West that this book of Second Esdras talks about. They are the kings of the West. They are a world power. It's pretty obvious. And a lot of the times, whatever happens over there in Babylon or in Egypt, in the US, whatever you want to call it, whatever happens over there, it seems to mold and shape a lot of the world. All the people living in the Western world, or in the Western world society, you get affected by what happens over there in Babylon. Now, with Trump back in office, I know that he's very against the LGBT community. He's very against those people, so And I've also heard a lot of things that he might try and, you know, take that laws out. He was completely against the abortion clinics, unlike Kamala Harris. So all praise to the Most High for that. Um, yeah, so at least there's not going to be any abortion things going on. But with Donald Trump, I do see that it could pave a way for a big war. And I'm not trying to fearmonger people. I'm saying this so you can get ready, mentally, physically, spiritually, so you can know what to expect. Because Donald Trump, he is just like the Chinese president. He is just like the North Korean president, and he is just like the Russian president. None of them guys play games. Donald Trump definitely ain't the type to play games, and he's gonna do what he thinks he needs to do, even if it means war, even if it means violence. Now, I'm not saying Donald Trump's the best man or nothing. To be honest, I don't really have an opinion on Donald Trump. If I was in America, I wouldn't have voted. But if I had to vote, I would have voted Donald Trump because I think he was two of the less evils. But I still think he's an evil regardless. Um, but yeah, I can really see there being a war with Donald Trump in office. Not only that, but I wouldn't be surprised. You can expect more of them, because I can't say the words, so I got to do the action. You can expect more of them because with all the pandemics that have been coming out, you know, speaking in code, and also, yeah, you get it, the pandemics. With all them that can be coming out, we had one in 2020. I think you can expect more. You can expect more. It looks like the world could be going through a medical care crisis, a healthcare crisis. I've been watching the news lately, and it's looking like, well, wasn't it the CEO of the healthcare in America? He just got deleted by somebody else. I think that's symbolic. I think you're gonna see the whole medical healthcare system. I think you're gonna see it shut down or collapse. And what it's gonna lead towards is, they'll still have a medical care system. They have to, right? But essentially, I think it's gonna lead towards this. It's gonna lead towards, in order to get medical care from the people that run it today, they're gonna make it so you have to get one of these in order to get it, or they're gonna make it that you gotta get the mark of the beast in order to be looked after by them. That's what it's gonna come to. And everything's just starting to make sense right now because you got the whole what is it, the BRICS currency. What does it stand for? Isn't it Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, if I'm not mistaken? You got BRICS coming along, and you got the healthcare crisis. Listen, I don't know what it could mean, but just taking a analyzation, when you're analyzing it, it looks like they're getting ready for the mark of the beast. And once again, I'm not trying to fear monger people, but I'm telling you is what you can expect. So that way you can prepare for it, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know, Donald Trump, do you know how close that man is to Elon Musk? He works side by side with Elon Musk. Now, I don't know what y'all think about Elon Musk, but I don't trust the man. He's the one trying to push you to get chips in your hand or your forehead, or I should say your right hand or your forehead. Because the Bible talks about that. The people who get a mark in their right hand and forehead, that's the mark of the beast, according to the Bible. And what it sounds like Elon Musk, it sounds like the agenda that he's trying to push, it sounds exactly like how the mark of the beast is described in the Bible. So, with Trump being in office, because he's so close to Elon Musk, there's a lot of things you can expect. Number one, war. You know, number two, you can expect the AIs and all that because he's working with Elon Musk. Elon Musk, that dude, I don't know, man. I don't even know if that guy's human. You know what's crazy, right? He was working at the bottom of. He was inside Egyptian pyramids. This isn't a joke. He was inside Egyptian pyramids, and God knows what he was doing in there. They didn't say. I don't remember what he said he was doing in there. But like, who knows? He can say what he want to say, but how do you actually know what he was doing in there? To me, it sounds like he was working with them fallen angels in them pyramids. That's what it sounded like to me. Listen, you people over there in the US, you were living in spiritual Egypt. There's a reason they got pyramids over there in America. America's got more pyramids than any other continent in the world. I'm pretty sure they got them pyramids in there is it their $1 bill, their $1 note. They got pyramids everywhere in that country. They're living in spiritual Egypt. A lot of times when the Bible talks about Egypt, it's talking about the Americas. So yeah, you can expect more AI. You can expect more AI to come in these next 4 years, because you can even expect AI to be working in the government. You can expect AI to be working in the White House, the places that you least expect. I mean, they're already doing fast food on the streets. So what makes you think they're not going to go do the government? We already can see that AI is smarter, more intelligent than us humans. So what makes you think that they wouldn't want them working in the politics? I can see AI pretty much taking over this world. That's one way you can look at it. And then, like I said, the third one, they're trying to push out the beast agenda. So yeah, that's what I think you can expect. And I want to finish the video by saying this, because you'll have a lot of family members that obviously are under the strong delusion. Um, you know, keep them people in your prayer, them people that are deceived, right? But if it comes to a point where they're that deceived and you just can't be there anymore for your own spiritual reasons, you might just have to love them and leave them. This is where you're gonna have to separate yourself from them. And it's sad, but it's the truth. You're gonna have to forget how they feel, because it's more important to put your soul first. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you put your soul before anything. You put the Most High God before anything. If you love mother, father, sister, brother more than me, ye are not worthy of me. That's what the Bible says. That's what God's word says. So you don't put any of these family members, any of these friends, you don't put auntie and them, cousin and them, you don't put none of them before the Most High God, because you don't want to be not worthy of him. I want to finish by saying that people, may all be blessed. Have a safe one. Shalom and peace.